Let me begin by simply saying, thank you, Pennsylvania. I am so humbled to see all of you here tonight, but I'm most blessed to be here tonight with the love of my life since the 9th grade, Pennsylvania's next First Lady, Josh Shapiro. Lori has blessed me with her love, and we have been blessed with 4 amazing children. They are here with us tonight: Sophia, Jonah, Max, and Ruben. They have sacrificed so much to give me this opportunity to serve. And we have a family that has been with us all together, making that sacrifice possible. I'm so grateful to my mom and dad, Judy and Steve. I'm so grateful to Ellie, Saul, and John. And I am so profoundly grateful to my brother and sister, Adam and Rebecca, and their wonderful families. We are all about family, and they have always been there for me. And I love you all so very much. I'm also profoundly grateful to have a partner in this process, a history-making partner in this process, our next Lieutenant Governor, Austin Davis. Austin and Blair have become friends to me and Lori, and they will soon be friends to all Pennsylvanians. And Austin will redefine the role of Lieutenant Governor, mark my words. So over these last 13 months of this campaign, I spent a whole lot of time crisscrossing the Commonwealth, showing up at your hunt clubs, your union halls, having an opportunity to talk to you on your street corners and in front of our schools. And I want you to know I've done a whole lot of listening and a whole lot of learning and a whole lot of growing as a result of those conversations. You've helped me by sharing your hopes and fears, your dreams and your worries. You have helped me become a better man, and you have humbled me along the way. Rural, urban, suburban folks across this Commonwealth who I've had the opportunity to talk with, you know, they basically all want the same thing. They want a real opportunity for good schools, safe communities, and an economy that just gives everybody a shot. No matter how different our Commonwealth looks, no matter how different the terrain is, those are the basic values that every single Pennsylvanian has a right to, and that I'm going to fight to deliver for. Tonight, voters from Gen Z to our seniors, people from all different walks of life, have given me the honor of a lifetime to give me the chance to serve you as Pennsylvania's next governor. What everyone has said through their votes and through their actions, what they've shared with me in those quiet conversations, is a profound love for this Commonwealth, a love of freedom. And they've shown the grit and determination and willingness to work for it every single day. I am so proud to be a Pennsylvanian. But while my name was on the ballot, it was always your rights. It was always your futures that were on the line right here in the Commonwealth. And indeed, I believe this governor's race was a test of each of us to decide what kind of Commonwealth and what kind of country that we want to live in. It was a test of whether or not we valued our rights and freedoms and whether we believed in opportunity for all Pennsylvanians. And tonight, I humbly stand before you as your governor-elect, knowing that you met this moment. You met this moment. We showed in this campaign that no matter what you look like, where you come from, who you love, or who you pray to, you are valued here in Pennsylvania, and we hear you. Tonight, you, the good people of Pennsylvania, you won. Opportunity won. A woman's right to choose won. The right to organize here in Pennsylvania, that won. Your right to vote won. And in the face of all the lies and the conspiracies and baseless claims, you also ensured tonight that truth won right here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And you know what else won tonight? I'll tell you what else won tonight. Real freedom won tonight. Real freedom. The kind of real freedom that sees possibility in all God's children, which forces us to then step up for those kids and invest in their public school to give them a shot. Real freedom won. The kind of real freedom that allows us to invest in a safer community so all God's children make it till their 18th birthday. Real freedom won. The kind of real freedom where we give people the opportunity to start a small business, to marry who you love, and to live in a commonwealth that respects you for who you are. Real freedom prevailed here tonight in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And I can stand before you tonight, thanks to all of you, in the birthplace of our democracy, in the cradle of liberty, and look you in the eye and say, because of you, our democracy endures. Our democracy endures. Your efforts here in Pennsylvania from Main Street to Main Street, well, it reminded us that the foundational principles that have kept our Commonwealth and our country moving forward, they really are strong. We all basically joined together behind three simple truths. Three simple truths that have sustained our nation over these last 246 years. We value our freedom, we cherish our democracy, and we love this country. And these three truths, and your votes, well, that stood up to the extremism that has taken root in some parts of our society. Because all across this Commonwealth, you chose to take off the red jersey and the blue jersey and wear the Pennsylvania jersey, a jersey that brings us together. And I understand, I really do, that you chose to do that not because we agree on everything, and because you understand it's okay that we don't agree on anything. But what we agree on is that we have to keep working at it together. We have to keep coming together to make progress. That is what we agree on. You know, a few hours ago at a polling place in North Philly, a retired postal worker named Rosalind came over to me. She was on her way in to vote, and she was determined to get to the booth. She looked me in the eye when I asked her for her vote, and she said to me, "A house divided against itself cannot stand." That's what Rosalind said to me, that retired postal worker from North Philadelphia. In quoting Lincoln, Rosalind made it clear that there was something bigger on the ballot that she couldn't wait to go vote for. There was something bigger than just a name on the ballot. It was a bigger test than usual, Rosalind felt. She also made it clear that it was her vote and it was our work together that we need to do to repair the divisions that are here in this Commonwealth and in this country. And so I say to all of you, and especially to Rosalind, I hear you, and I'm prepared to do that work as your next governor. You know, whether I was in a Union Hall or a Baptist church or any place in between, I spoke a lot about my faith in this campaign. My family and my faith call me to service, and they drive me forward. You know, you've heard me quote my scripture before, that no one is required to complete the task, but neither are we free to refrain from it. Meaning each of us has a responsibility to get off the sidelines, to get in the game, and to do our part. And so I say to you tonight that while we won this race, and by the way, won it pretty convincingly, huh? Right? We did. We sure did. We sure did. But while we won this race and won it convincingly, I want you to know the job is not done. The task is not complete. Tonight is a beginning, not the end of the journey. This is a moment of real opportunity for the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, an opportunity that because of your hard work and because of your votes, we collectively earned. And so, tonight, with our feet firmly planted on a foundation of our democracy, our hearts more open than they were even just yesterday, and our eyes looking ahead, we begin the work together to move this Commonwealth forward. We would not be here but for an unbelievable team that we assembled of the most capable, talented, drama-free, mistake-proof campaign team that I believe has ever been assembled here in Pennsylvania. I'm going to say it, or across the nation. Led by my partner who has been at my side for the last decade, the brightest mind in American politics, Dana Fritz. Dana, you and your team not only won an election, you met this moment, and I couldn't be more proud of you. Thank you. That team is incredible, and we've been complimented by a media team led by my dear friend over 2 decades, an incredible and bright mind in American politics, someone whose name you don't know, but you've seen him on TV over and over and over again through his ads, our dear friend, Saul Shore. We did it. And to make all this work, you need the data. And thank God we had good data this time, and every time before that. Over these last 2 decades, another guy who's been at my side, Pennsylvania's own Jeff Pollack. Thank you, Jeff. And I must say, to now my fellow governors across this country, I need to say a special thanks to the Democratic Governors Association, who believed in me, who stood with me and supported me. We're profoundly grateful to all of you. And I want to say, I saw Chairman Street here, I want to say to the members of the Democratic Party who nominated me without opposition and entrusted me to carry forth the mantle of our shared vision at a time when the stakes could not be higher, I am profoundly grateful to the Democratic Party in Pennsylvania for having my back. I want to say thank you to the literally thousands of people from each of Pennsylvania's 67 counties and every one of these United States who invested in this campaign and believed in us and fueled us forward. Thank you for your support. And I want to say, if you're going to go into any battle, you always want to have the women and men of organized labor with you. You were there for me together. Thank you so very much. We will always have your back, and this will never be a right-to-work state. And I want to say a special thanks to the many Republicans across this Commonwealth, many of whom told me they were voting for a Democrat for the first time. I want you to know that I not only appreciate your vote, but I'm humbled by it. And I recognize that with your vote doesn't just come an election victory, but a responsibility to govern by bringing people together and getting things done. And so, Pennsylvania, tonight we showed how to build a coalition to win a race in a big way. And tomorrow we begin the hard work of building a coalition to govern this Commonwealth and move us forward. Thank you all so very much. I am profoundly grateful for this honor. God bless you all. Thank you.